Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction. It's been a while. Well, it's been like 2 months. Well, technically it's been three because it's March, but whatever, it's been two technically. Um, well, actually I uploaded my Ithaca Saga live reaction January, so it's been two, but like that was early December. Last thing I reacted to from my perspective, not the last thing I uploaded, but the last thing I reacted to from my perspective was Hell of a Boss episode 12 season 2. So to get Whitepine 5, like I really didn't even like say anything by the way. She's just like, yeah, it drops tomorrow by the way. Okay? Like I'm a little late to this, as you can see. 3 hours late. But this episode's called Mr. Cat's Funeral. So I'm really excited to see this because Mr. Cat died in the first episode. So let's hop in. That shot is so cool though. That's so cool. There. That looks so
Some of the limbs
cool.
are fake.
The skin customization's so good.
The
Oh, yo!
pieces.
Sorry!
Some-
Holy crap. Forgot about the captions. My bad.
It's the best we could do, sir. Some of the limbs are fake. We couldn't restore all of the pieces.
Ooh, that's brutal.
That'll do. Thank you.
Of course, sir. Our condolences for your loss.
Is the transportation crew ready?
Yes.
Doesn't it
And
have
do we know where they're
custom
going?
subtitles every time?
Yes. We'll make sure she's handled with extra care. Don't worry.
Who's that? I'll look at all the credits afterwards.
We're going to have a day off today. The only things we'll need to do is make dinner for the Hemlocks. Lunch is going to be catered at the reception hall. So at around dinner time, make sure to change back into your uniforms and help Ash with the dinner. You can be off for the day after that.
Yes, sir.
I love the piano. Like I've said this every single time, but Ivory's known. I wouldn't say known, but Ivory is really good at the piano, and all of the music with the piano is made by her, which is insane because it's so majestic and beautiful.
Hey, you look pretty slick. New outfit?
Yes, thank you. You look pretty
Oh, thank you.
slick too. You also look pretty slick.
Oh, damn. Where'd my pin go? Well, shoot.
You're what?
I swore I put it on today.
Pin?
Is it the sunflower?
Yeah. Did you see it?
No. I'll go check upstairs though.
I'll go check our room. I might have just been stupid and left it in the wardrobe.
That's where the detective came out from, right there. Was it the last? I think it was the last episode.
Hey, can you fetch me some green tea? No sugar.
Of course.
I'll be in my room.
I still think the detective is suspicious as crap, bro.
Oh my gosh, your suit, I love it.
Oh, thank you. It's identical to everyone else's.
Yeah, I have the same
I
one.
Yeah, but
love
it's
it.
the fact
It's
that
identical.
You're the one wearing it. You look so fancy and proper,
Oh,
Yeah, he like never gets dressed up for anything ever.
right? I think it suits you well, Ash. I think it suits you both well.
Ashwag, I think.
Thank
That's
you.
Ashwag?
You
I don't
too.
know all the
Thank you.
YouTubers because I don't watch
I
all of
just
them,
thought it
but
was,
I do recognize
It
some.
was the right occasion.
Well, Misty's probably
Like I saw
very
Rec
grateful
Rec
for
Rap
that.
was in episode 2.
Yeah, if
Tommy
there's an
was
afterlife.
in
Bro.
last episode, I believe.
come on.
So
I'm
really
sure
cool
she'd
to
be
see
very
all these
happy that we
different
all came together for her
characters.
today. And that we get a rest day.
Would it be cool to see if
Yeah,
there's
oh,
someone
what's the rest day?
from
Yeah,
Hermitcraft?
I'm honestly just looking forward to the walk alone.
Yes, me too.
It's a damp morning, and like since it's fall, you know
The fall smell?
Mhm.
Like the dead leaves and stuff?
yeah, I really like that actually.
Me too. Oh my god, now that you mention it, I'm actually going to enjoy that so much.
Some of these YouTubers I didn't even know until I watched Whitepine. Like Seraptor, didn't know about him until I watched Whitepine. He's really cool, actually. Wait, I'm wondering how they built these walls. How are there? Is that maybe a texture pack? Maybe to have like, I don't know, quartz trapdoors or something. And they're flipped up. Like detail. Like there's no way this is like base game. Oh, there it is. How'd I get over there though? That seems like bait. That seems like bait. There's no way he dropped it there. That's cool. I'm looking. I noticed when it comes to Whitepine, there's a lot of secrets in like corners you do not see. And I love that because it's so all directed. So whenever I see like one person in a room, like with the detective last episode, you could see his feet at the stairs and then him around the corner. And I always look at the top of stairs or around corners. Like you see, there was nothing there. But there for an abnormally long time that there might be an Easter egg. You never know. It might not be. You
Here
never
you
know.
are.
Thank you, thank you.
Pardon my asking. Are you not going to the funeral?
No. It's not really my funeral to attend, is it? Plus, I can't stand going into cathedrals.
I see.
What's your name?
Ivory?
What's wrong with a cathedral?
Ivory.
Yes.
Wow.
Cathedrals
I've never
are
heard that name
beautiful.
before. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never met an Ivory. So congrats, you're my first. You know, it's crazy that the Hemlocks managed to buy out the entire Emberton Cathedral for the
Who's
ceremony
this?
today.
I can't remember.
I suppose it
Emberton
is.
is a
They say it's
cathedral.
a holy place
Oh my
where
gosh.
one goes to communicate with God, sanctified by Him and adorned with riches to show His glory. It's a place where no wrong is done, apparently.
No, wrong. The wrong is definitely done there.
That's
Oh, by
what
the
they
way,
say.
you guys don't know. I am Christian, so this will be interesting to see. Cathedrals are typically used by Catholics, which Christian and Catholic, it's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit different in teachings. Catholics use cathedrals. Well, I'm Protestant, I guess technically, but that's the difference.
Are you the
Both are
religious type,
Christians,
Ivy?
so it doesn't really matter.
No.
I can't say I am either, to be honest. I mean, who lets the day of the Lord get bought out by some rich guy, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't
true.
say.
Well, in this case, it's the owners of the church. You know, Zombie even told them which sermon to preach.
I see.
This will be an interesting episode then
I
for
don't
me.
mean to take too much of your time. Feel free to run along now. And thank you for the tea.
Of course.
So I'm guessing it's a Sunday,
to know a lot
considering
about
you said Day of the
cathedrals.
Lord.
Oh,
So I'm assuming
I
Mr.
suppose you
Cat's
could say
funeral. Oh, either
I
it's a
had
Sunday today or
experience.
it's landed on a Sunday.
my parents were Christian.
Oh, whoa,
Really?
yo.
My parents were Christian. I suppose you could say I had experience. My parents were Christian.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, I think those might be item frames. Now that I think about it, instead of trap doors, quartz trap doors, I think they're item frames, which would make a lot more sense, honestly. All of these shots when they have them, they're beautiful. And the music. Reminds me of Windcraft, this music. Windcraft has their own custom music using note blocks, and it's actually really cool how they do it. 'Cause they kind of do it in the ground, but they do it for per person, so it depends on your client, on the client side. And it's really cool. I want to see this cathedral building. I want to see how cool it looks. Because cathedrals are normally these, like, giant, tall buildings with crazy architecture. My point exactly. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's definitely giving a Windcraft vibe. But like I said, this cathedral's so cool. Whoa. That's such a cool building. I wonder how long it took to build that. Like, even creative, that's insane. Cross on top, really cool. Nice touch. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Why is the raptor the only one with a sunflower? Is he gonna be talking or something? Oh, yo, the glazed blue terracotta is kind of cool, actually. I never see people use glazed terracotta. It's not really a cool color to use. Or not color, sorry. It's a cool color, but it's not really, it doesn't really fit with a bunch of stuff, so it's like... Anyways. But it's really cool they used it here. I wonder why Seraptor and like Parascythe and they have a sunflower. But a lot of the other ones don't, which is interesting to me. Are they gonna actually pull out like a giant, like an entire like sermon, or are they just gonna like cut parts that are important?
Oh, good
Sorry.
morning. Praise be to our Heavenly Father. Today is the funeral of one of Zombie Dwarf Hemlock's staff. However, before we pray and start the ceremony,
This seems like
there's a
placed in the
verse
1800s, which it
I'd
was
like to
very
read to you
definitely
all.
Christian based in
Turn your
America.
Bibles to 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11
Yo,
to 15.
wait, I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna follow along.
Let a woman learn in silence.
Wait, give me a minute. I need to... Okay, I'm here. Wait,
Let a woman
I gotta find it. First Timothy 11 to 15. Okay.
learn in silence with full.
It's not what the... That's not even what it says. Okay. There is a verse like that though. Okay, I'll just read this out for you guys because apparently they blur it out. But First Timothy 11 to 15 is a woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. But women will be saved through childbearing. They continue in faith, love, and holiness with propriety. Now, this is actually a really interesting one. Honestly, it's such a good verse. But this is the one that requires context. Timothy is one of those books that is written to a church because they had women like taking over and becoming pastors and priests, which is what's not supposed to happen. So it's one of those verses where you need context for it to actually make sense.
Let a woman learn in silence with full.
They just cut it off right there, which is such a bad thing to do because it's not one, it's losing context, but two, it just makes it in a bad situation. Transgressor sinner. Yep. She'll be saved with childbearing, which isn't, again, with the context, childbearing for that church, for that community that I think it was Paul that wrote. No, I can't remember. Can't remember who wrote that, but it was writing to a church that was butchering. So that's not really the best one to use at a funeral. Like that was such a weird. That's targeted in some way. Someone who chose the sermon again? Someone did. It was said someone chose the sermon, which is interesting to me. I'll try to remember what Timothy was written to. It was written to, I think, a church or town of community that was kind of corrupt. So back like what, 1900 years ago, 2000 years ago, maybe. No, about 1950 years ago. Custom trees are beautiful, that's for sure. I think those are like diorite walls, which is really cool actually to use like for birch trees. Also use like the basalt kind of logs, the basalt logs. Like the beginning of the tree, the stump is really clever. Yo. Oh, it's a casket. That's a cool shot, actually.
Well, I'm very grateful to have been invited to say a few words. Misty was absolutely wonderful. She was a hard worker, a reliable friend, and a caring, loving person. My only regret is that I took her for granted. She helped me with so much, and her kindness affected everyone.
You take everyone for
interacted
granted
with
while
as
they're
well.
alive. It's kind of
I'm not
human
good
nature.
with words, so I think I'll just end it here. I just want to say thank you, Misty. Me and the ones who love you miss you.
Oh, they're digging a grave. That's sad. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, wow. Yo, is that an anvil and an anvil head on top of each other? That's clever. This is so elaborate. I love
Are
that.
we going back now?
Hmm? Oh, we're going to reception hall, I think.
Oh.
I think when it comes to a funeral, I feel like Romans is such a good chapter to like really dig into when it comes to a funeral. Because Romans has that like sense of comforting, I guess.
He's still having you do that?
Of course. He's getting older by the minute.
By the end of this week, he's gonna end up having like 30 maids that help him into his bathrobe.
Tell me about it. I miss when I was just a cleaning butler.
Yeah. Thankfully, Zam doesn't nitpick or anything like that.
Really? Sam seems like such a man-child.
Nah, he's actually pretty okay. He just needs like someone to reaffirm him every once in a while. You know, I
He's
actually
just
thought I was
insecure.
gonna get the night off a few weeks
Just
ago.
fair.
'Cause I think he was trying to introduce a girl to Zombie.
Oh, no way. For real?
Yeah. Nothing happened though.
Cooked.
Isn't Mr. Zam right there?
I mean, yeah, but he can't hear us from all the way over there.
What about you, Ivory? Walk in on Pyro with any men yet?
What?
What? Everyone knows he's a little fruity.
Hi, Pyro.
It's a little
Mr.
fruity.
Pyro. Scythe.
Hi,
Sorry,
fellas.
that's really funny.
Ivory, I'm gonna need to go somewhere for the rest of the day. I won't be coming back with the group. I'll be back at around say 8 or maybe 9 o'clock. So
Pyro's definitely
feel
like
free
very
to rest up until then.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Sheltered. That's not the right word. Like
What?
He practically arranged this whole thing.
So, why can't I say he's a little fruity? There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't, but you act everything like me.
yeah, there's a time and a place to say it. That's cool. Blurring the foreground. Oops, sorry, just smacked my mic.
Hey,
Blurring
would
the
you mind if I
foreground is
join you
really
guys?
sick.
Yeah, welcome.
What were you guys talking about? I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please, just feel free to keep going.
Oh, nothing. I feel kind of bad talking about anything, to be honest.
Why's that?
Yeah, fair.
Well, you know, it's a funeral. It feels like
Talking about anything but Mr. Cat, it just feels wrong. It's not wrong, but if I understand that, that makes sense. I mean, I've never been to a funeral. Hopefully, I won't. I probably
Yeah,
will.
guess you're
in my
right.
life, but
Here, I'll
I'm
give
lucky
us
I
something to
haven't,
talk
yeah.
about. This food. Man, it beats Ash's cooking.
Well,
Not that Ash's cooking is bad or anything. I've just never had this kind of quality before.
me neither.
so it's bad.
Just large lunch for the day.
And the caterers come as our servants.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Ivory.
thinking about that moment where he's like,
You alright?
Pyro's gonna fruity. I'm like,
yes,
it's
sir.
so unnecessary.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of
should,
confirm. I'm glad
we
it
should probably
confirms
go
it,
inside.
or
Okay.
for the most part, confirms it. Because it was kind of like, you know, a little bit unknown. So, cool. Everyone has to walk back, getting their cardio in. Town's like decently far away, I'm not gonna lie. Cool shot. Window pictures are really cool. That's also a cool shot. Oh. How much longer do we have? Only 10 more minutes. Oh, I'm glad these episodes are like 30 minutes long each. Last episode I believe was like October, so been a decent while since we got an episode. Whoa. I feel like Pyro had the most connection to Misty than anyone else. I mean, obviously, Misty was his personal butler, so... Or maid. Personal, handy person, I guess. The clock ticking? That's cool. I'm pretty sure that does in Minecraft,
hey,
like, actually have a
Ivory.
sound, so...
I thought I told you could wait.
Hello, sir. I just got here a few moments ago.
Ah, okay.
I'll fix your bath shortly. Are you hungry at all, sir? I have some dinner prepared for you if you didn't eat any in town.
Thank you. And, yes, I'd love something to eat. Earlier, I, lost my lunch.
Oh, that's strange. I can go try to find it for you.
No.
No, I mean, that was
It's
just
a
an
metaphor.
expression.
Oh,
Yeah, it's, what you say when you, vomit. I threw up earlier, so I lost my lunch, if you will.
oh, I see.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, then yesterday I lost your lunch too.
No.
You too?
I lost my... That's... You don't say your.
I'll go get your dinner, sir.
Yeah, I'm confused why... Wait, so he vomited, and I re-vomited, like, what,
Hey,
last episode, I think?
Thanks for helping out.
Oh, not at all. I think it'll be way easier if I chip in and help tidy up a little now rather than later. Should I put these loaves on the shelf?
Yeah, no, that can be for the staff. It's alright if you leave it there.
I'll leave the butter there too then.
Hey, Maddie?
Yeah?
I had a question. How do you stay so wholesome?
Wholesome? What do you mean?
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. You seem super carefree, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, even though everything seems so bleak today, you know. You were still able to deal with it, and you were pretty positive.
Ah.
How do you deal with it?
I don't know. I don't.
You probably
don't.
Yeah,
blocks it
it's
out.
I feel like I just run from it, honestly.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. Just like
I don't think I
pretend
really
it
know
doesn't
how to deal
happen.
with things. So I just try to push all of those thoughts away, I guess. I just, yeah. I
Bottle
think
it
being
up.
positive is the only way I can keep going.
I see.
That's fair.
What about our agreement? I'm not gonna have enough money for my dad. I barely have enough money for myself. And I have a family too. Yeah, well, yours isn't in the hospital. Look, I can't do this anymore, Constance. I need a new job. And you should probably get one too. I can. Do you know how long it took me to get this job? Especially with my background? Do you really think anyone will hire me? Sorry. I wish I could have found it on better terms. Better terms? Goodbye, contract.
Hey, Ivory.
Hello, sir. Is anything wrong?
I'm resigning today.
Oh,
It was lovely to meet you, though.
it was nice to meet you too, sir.
If you ever get a chance to get out of here, take it. Things are most likely only going to get worse.
Yo, is that me or am I high? Like, what is that ear-ringing, ear-piercing sound?
Goodbye, everyone.
That's it? So, like, That's so dark. Now you have no place to live, no, like, nothing. Oh, shot's so beautiful. I love the over the trees. Over the tree top. That's what I was trying to say, but I just combined. What is that, a king's bed? Why do you have such a big bed? That hallway is so cool. Why'd I become British? I mean, I am, technically. But, like, I'm more Canadian. Accent slips out sometimes. It's a long reaction, and I'm sorry for that, but this episode is so interesting. Also, to fire him at the end of the day is insane. Like, why would you do that?
Hey, Moo Hemlock.
Hello?
Hey, it's a real coincidence I bump into you. It's me. I'm the head detective of Emberton Police.
Oh, hello. What a coincidence.
Yeah, I was just I was taking an evening stroll and I noticed you. It's a pretty fine evening for a walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Evening
I will
stroll.
enjoy
Shut
these
up.
last few
I don't
warm
trust you.
nights Before winter gets here.
Yeah, it always does. I wish nights like these could last
Ooh.
forever.
Emberton in winter would be so cool to see.
By the way, how's the family doing? Are you all recovering well?
Oh, I'd say we are. It's gonna take some time though.
Yeah, really. I'm sure it must be tough. But, well, speaking of Whitepine, I don't mean to interrogate you, but have you noticed any of your maids over there acting strangely or being just really anxious?
I don't know what you mean. I don't think so. But I think everyone is a little bit anxious.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, I get that. So, you couldn't name any maid who was maybe a bit too nonchalant about the whole thing, or say, even just missing?
No, I don't think I can.
Ah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have you know we're making great progress on the case, so don't worry. I think I'll leave you on your walk now. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
That detective is just targeting Ivory. I don't know why. There might be some... Oh. There it is. That's so cool. I don't know. This detective seems very suspicious. Just, I don't know. Seems like he's targeting Ivory. Maybe for some past issues? I don't know. But that's really cool. I want to see if I recognize any of these, like, I don't know if there's any new characters, per se, that were in. I don't think so. Not the ones I knew, or I saw anyways. There's the Whitepine original soundtrack as well. That was an interesting episode, especially like the church scene and everything. Definitely interesting to watch. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.